Hi, John Parrillo here. It's been a few weeks. We haven't done a video, and this one is, they're back. The Gremlins in the gym are back. When we finally moved, we closed the public gym. I thought I got rid of the Gremlins for good. They're the Gremlins. They ruin your dumbbells. They break things. They do all kinds of things, and they do it when they have to do it in the middle of the night because nobody ever sees them. But they're back. So I go look in the corner and I go, what's that bar doing in the corner? And I look and I go, that doesn't quite look right. And look, the Gremlins are back. Look at the bar is bent. You see that spin? It's bent. They used to bend my bars all the time when I had the public gym. Now there's not even that many big guys train here. There's always somebody supervising them. And lo and behold, the damn Gremlins came back and they bent another one of my bars. And I'm thinking this might be the kid. I think his name was Brian, with a triple split bicep. He was the kid you hear about, and the guys used to come into my gym and they swear. Of course, they didn't know his exact dress, but they swear they were taking over his garage at night and they couldn't remember how to get there, but they did see the kid. This was a kid that absolutely didn't have any money, and he was so poor he had a big 2-inch pipe that he had sewer lids drilled out because he couldn't afford weights. Of course, you know, it'd actually be pretty expensive to have a machine shop drill out the sewer lids, but he used to squat over 1,000 pounds with sewer lids on a big iron bar in his garage. And I said, well, you know, I was squatting at least 650 at the time. My best competition squat was 705 at 181. But I said, well, if he can out squat me, he can come in and I'll give him a membership. Well, he never quite made it into the gym. The guys swore that this kid, I mean, triple split bicep, it's not that your actually bicep splits and, you know, it has two heads on it because it's called a bicep. This guy he was really special. He had a triple split bicep. But the word gets out. Or like the guy that one time, a friend of mine told me too, he had a better chest than Arnold and he was going to get in the Midwest and smoke everybody. And they talked him up. It was like everybody said, why should we even get in the contest? Well, he ended up being in my class, and I came in fourth, and I beat the guy. He had a nice chest, but that's about all he had. So anyway, the Gremlins are back, which brings me to the point. I think there's 1 or 2 bars left besides this one. And at one time, I had well over a dozen, probably 15 or 18 of these power bars, okay, in the gym. And they've all gotten bent except the Ivanko bars that are just still, I mean, these bars are over 15, probably 18, 20 years old. And notice the power bars, notice the knurling is just pushed down to nothing. You can't even hardly see there was knurling on here anymore. And on the Ivanko bars, not only can you still see the knurling, it looks almost new, even where they hit on the benches here, we use the weight. In fact, the bench is grooved out from the Ivanko bars. They use the best steel, and I've never bent an Ivanko bar, as a matter of fact. So now these are new. These are the new stainless ones. I don't even need them, but I had to get them because they're so pretty. I mean, these are stainless steel too. They do a great job. If I knew about it at the time, every bar I would get would be an Ivanko bar. That's kudos to Tomlin Shear. He does a great job. He's really into it. Oh, and by the way, look what's back here. This is the original. The original. This is over 30 years old. This is one of the first things I ever made. This is a supinating curl bar, or whatever you want to use it to. I remember these bearings were railroad car bearings, and I had to save up to get this, to buy them. They were like 200 and something. This back in in the late 60s, early 70s, they were $200 and something a piece, and I had a machine shop make this, and it was a big project. This is the original supinating curl bar. And then one of the guys at my gym worked at Millicron. He made one. It didn't have the sealed bearings in it. He took it down to, I remember, Doc Neely's gym, and sold it to Doc Neely, and pretty soon they started appearing on the market. Of course, they had, the bearing setup was different. They were a lot cheaper to make. This is the original supinating curl bar. And you can actually adjust it, pull these pins and adjust it in and out. Of course, as you can see the rust in there, it hasn't been adjusted probably for 25 years, because that's kind of where everybody likes it. All right, so the Gremlins, or I think the kid's name was Brian, with the triple split bicep. Will you please quit sneaking into my gym in the middle of the night and bending my bars? Please. I thought I got away from all that. Do I got to put tape on the windows so you can't see it? Whatever I have to do. Quit bending my bars. Anyway, John Parrillo and the Gym Gremlins, and don't be afraid to visit us at www.parrillo.com or parrilloperformance.com. Until next time, train hard, make it hurt.